Hi, I'm Richard Sienna, and today I'm at Jones Beach, and I want to make a little video displaying two things that I've been passionate about my whole life, and that is meditation and entrepreneurship. And as far as I can remember, I've always been interested in how we can expand the mind and what we can do with the mind. As you've seen in a lot of my videos, I talk about how to meditate, but there's a lot more that we can do. What we can do is figure out, once we're meditating, how can we give our mind an assignment, and how can we use it to achieve more than we're doing right now, either in goals that we're setting, or in extra powers that we may want to have with our mind, being able to detect things that are to our advantage that we may want to go in that direction, avoid certain other things. And then in entrepreneurship, what I've always been really interested in is how businesses work, and how I can do a business that I'm looking at. And as if you're entrepreneurial, if you go to a concert or you go to some event, you're probably always thinking, gee, how many people do they have here? How much are they making? You know, what's the nuts and bolts on how this business can survive? And what I've seen in business is that there's a lack of spirituality in business, especially in technology. As technology increases, you need to be spiritually more developed in order to use the technology properly, instead of using it to the disadvantage of everyone around you, meaning that only you advantage from it. And I see that as a big problem, because as we grow and we become a more technological society, there's a lot of vulnerabilities that we're left open to for abuse. So you need to be spiritually developed, and you need to have some accountability to yourself, and to say, let's say, a higher power or something, so that you don't abuse that technology. And you can see this all the time with the advent of email. There's people that spam. You get so much nonsense in the emails. Sometimes you can't find the real emails from the nonsense emails. So that's just one example. And what I'm looking for, and what I've found in a couple of different companies, is which companies are really putting the energy out there to present or develop a company that's servicing other people, okay, and not just servicing themselves. Who's out there doing the best for the people that are working for them, and the best for the people for their customers, and who's doing the best for the planet, so that if you're creating a product, you're not destroying the planet to make a profit. I remember when I was in school, there's a saying that if the only thing someone wants in investing in a company is return on their investment. Well, that might be true. You may want to make a return on investment, but do you really want to invest in a company that is responsible for destroying a state in the United States because they're doing fracking, for example, or they destroy the ocean because they're drilling oil, and they the oil rig blew up and there's oil leaking all over the Gulf? Is making the profit worth destroying the Gulf of Mexico, for example, and destroying the income of thousands of people who live in the city over there? So that's the kind of thing. I mean, what are we putting our energy into, and how are we making it a better planet? And just want you to think about that. And if you have any ideas or anything, just drop me a little note. I'd be glad to discuss it with you. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.